MAGA loves when Donald Trump calls people's names. They love when he uses profanity to describe other people. I mean, hell, last year during his Madison Square Garden rally, Donald Trump called Kamala Harris a, quote, shit vice president. And the crowd went wild. They absolutely loved it. They love when he's profane. They love when he calls people low IQ individuals, which he called Charlemagne the God a low IQ individual this past weekend. And of course, Charlemagne happens to be black, and Donald Trump loves to call black people low IQ because he can't say the N-word even though he clearly desperately wants to, so he substitutes it with low IQ. I have been saying that for years, and Donald Trump continues to prove me right. But even when he launches these obviously racist attacks against his opponents or people he doesn't like, MAGA loves it. They love the name calling. It's great. But when the tables are turned and a Democrat calls Donald Trump a name or uses a profanity, oh my God, they start clutching their pearls and think, oh, how horrific. Oh, this person has no class. Oh my God, I can't even, I've got the vapors. That happened, by the way, with Jasmine Crocket, Democratic representative from the state of Texas, on Sunday at a Move On event. Jasmine Crocket decided to not hold back, as Crocket is not one known for holding back, and that's my favorite thing about her, but Crocket had this to say about Donald Trump. Listen, Donald Trump is a piece of shit. We know that. He is. But in a functioning democracy, he still would not be able to get away with this. But he's been able to get away with this because the House Republicans are complicit. He's been able to get away with this because Senate Republicans are complicit. But most importantly, the courts, especially the Supreme Court, is complicit. So that's it. That's the big grand attack. The big grand name calling is he's a piece of shit. And MAGA became apoplectic. Let me read you some of the responses. This, of course, curated by the New Republic. Conservative commentator Kyle Becker said Crocket has absolutely lost her mind. The website Conservative Brief wrote that she is unhinged and showing clear signs of Trump derangement syndrome that prevents her from wearing decent clothes. Another America First user wrote, very classy. Another prominent MAGA account called Crockett an attention whore and apparently attempted to get X's chatbot Grok to make a lewd joke about how she may have gotten knee holes on her black jeans. When Grok failed to produce the user's clearly desired joke, the account requested that it be more creative and remove the woke crap. Pro-Trump commentator David Freeman called the Congresswoman ghetto trash. Tell me she is not ghetto, wrote another popular right-wing account. So they immediately go to the racism, right? She's black, so let's call her ghetto. She has no class, she's trashy, and all she did was use a word that Donald Trump has repeatedly used against his opponents multiple times just this year, not even including last year against the sitting vice president of the United States. Did any one of these accounts come out and say that Donald Trump had no class? Did they call him ghetto? Did they call him trashy? No. They cheered wildly. It is selective outrage. And by the way, calling Donald Trump a piece of shit is not only accurate, but it's also not Trump derangement syndrome. I love how conservatives use that to just shut down any conversation. Any valid criticism of Donald Trump or any, attempt to tear him down a little bit, oh, it's Trump derangement syndrome. You have Trump derangement syndrome. You have Trump derangement syndrome. No. You just can't address actual issues, so you throw out that phrase and you try to shut down the conversation because you're not smart enough to actually have a conversation about how horrible this man is, or in some cases, you don't want to think about what a piece of trash he is, so you just shut it down by saying Trump derangement syndrome. I have no problem with what Jasmine Crocket said. I have no problem with what she was wearing on stage. I don't care. Because her message was clear and her message was accurate. Donald Trump is, in fact, a piece of shit. Just because he wraps himself up in gold leaf all the time doesn't mean he's not a turd. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.